Alright guys, what is going on? And today I'm actually going to bring you something I've actually brought in almost a week now, and that is a full-length commentary of gameplay commentary, and that is what my channel is based around, is gameplay commentaries. You know, I just haven't been doing them lately because I've been putting up some short MOAB gameplays, some clips and stuff like that, and you guys seem to like them. But I also saw 2 or 3 comments saying that maybe you should actually on my last video I asked do you guys think I'm a good commentator? And I was wondering because, you know, there's a lot of people out there, such as ZJars, Man in Black, that have really good gameplay, but they're not good at commentating, in my opinion, and they also don't think it either. And there's people out there with good commentary, such as Woody's Gamertag, the Mark of J, even though Mark of J is pretty good, but Woody's Gamertag lacks a bit in his gameplay because he's not the best player out there. Of course, you can't always be the best, but, you know, he's definitely above average for sure, but you know, there's better gameplay out there. But what people like so much about him is the fact that his commentaries are really entertaining to watch. Same thing with White Boy 7th Street. And I said, well, alright, a couple of you guys want to see me put up a full-length commentary, and you guys seem to really enjoy my commentaries. Even though, you know, I don't post them like I have been in the past week and a half. I thought I'd get one up before I go on with my future plans, which is actually, I know a couple of you guys actually want to see some live commentaries, and I actually did record my very first live commentary session. Now it is a mix between free-for-all and team deathmatch, which aren't team-based games. So I know you guys are probably gonna want to watch some like domination or like some kill confirmed, because that's kind of like what XCal does, and I think that's what people in general get the overall expectation of a live commentary session, even though that's not what I decided to do. When Black Ops first came out, I made a series called TDM for the Win, where I pretty much went step through step how to do good in TDM, and how I win almost every single time in TDM without a full party. And I do that by, you know, just simple things, and I'm pretty sure I captured that kind of same feeling in this live commentary session. Is kind of what I went for as well. But I do have quite a few games of the live commentary session. I think there's like 10 games, something like that, so expect that in the future, in maybe a couple days, that I'll be putting up the live comms. And I actually want to be able to invite some people when I do my live comms, that way they can be part of them. So if you're a subscriber and you guys want to be in some of my videos, and you guys can hear yourself talk on the computer, like when you listen to the commentaries, just kind of like if you guys are aware of Spoon and XCal, you know, kind of how they do it. I'd love to do that. I've been playing with my subscribers actually a fair bit lately, which you guys are actually beast, man. And I don't mean to be rude when I say this, but I thought that most subscribers weren't really up to standards. And you know, you always see those guys who enjoy watching the videos, but they're not the greatest at the game. And you know what? That's not a problem. The game's here for fun, right? Some players are just better than others, and you know, what can you do? Of course, there's plenty better players than me out there. There's definitely, but you know, I've been playing with a couple of you guys. Usually when I invite you guys, I usually just play with 1 or 2 subscribers at a time, and or either that, or I'll invite you to a full party that I'm already in. But you guys are actually pretty solid subscribers. You guys should be proud of yourselves because you guys have some good skill, that's for sure. But as well, I'm going to be playing on the Xbox now with Modern Warfare 3 in a couple days as well, once I'm back to normal. I get my setup back to normal, because I've been moving stuff around a bit, trying to get the right kind of feeling before I move my desk, because it feels weird sometimes when I move my setup a bit. It's just going to take a little getting used to, so I just have to hook up my second modem again, which, you know, isn't that big of a deal. I'm just a bit lazy. But yeah, if you guys want to be part of some videos, then just let me know. And hopefully you guys didn't hear my dog just bark there. If you guys don't know, he's a beagle. He's only a couple years old, and he doesn't actually bark, he actually howls. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but that's the best I can do. But sometimes you might hear him from time to time, because he likes to kind of howl at anything for some reason. He'll see his own shadow and he'll start howling at it. He also likes to howl at himself in the mirror. He'll look at himself in the mirror and for some reason think he's a different dog. And he'll actually scare himself, which is, I don't know, it's silly, but his name's actually Sergeant. Everyone just calls him Sarge. We don't actually call him Sergeant, we just call him Sarge, and he's a pretty cool little guy. But something else I wanted to actually move on to in this commentary was you know, you guys really seem to like the MOABs, and I know a couple of you guys, I left some links in the descriptions of the last video, and you guys actually said, oh yeah, I already know these channels, they're pretty big. I put Fear Crads, Wings of Redemption, and iTemps in the channel, and you guys said, well yeah, I watch all these videos already, and I know that, but they're really good MOAB gameplays, because you guys seem to really like MOABs. And if you guys want to see more of MOABs, and I don't always post them because I get MOABs, don't get me wrong, I think I've still got 6 or 7 sitting on my hard drive, but I don't feel like uploading them all the time because the one thing I have about MOAB gameplays is that they don't really show true skill. And now don't get me wrong, MOABs do take skill, but they also take bad players on the other team. I guarantee you, if you put semi-good players that, you know, they've played the game since, like, you know, the past couple years, you know, they're 1.5 to 2 KD players, I guarantee you, you won't be getting a MOAB. And the reason I say that is that you can't pull off these, like, game-crushing scores against beast players. It just doesn't work like that. So if that's what you've been trying to do, you know, you run into another full party, I wouldn't really recommend trying to go for a MOAB or trying to, you know, another thing about that, actually, is that if you're trying to get MOABs and you're struggling for them, I wouldn't recommend going for them every single game. If you really want a MOAB that bad, like, you can, don't get me wrong, but if you don't get the MOAB within the first couple games, you might start getting agitated and you know, a little bit angry. And I know when I start doing that, I start playing worse. So I just take a break, come back in about half an hour if I want to, and you know, I go for them again. But once you start getting them and you get the feel of what it's like to go for them, they're really not that difficult to get. You know, I shouldn't actually say that because, you know, sometimes I go for them and I can't get them myself, so I shouldn't actually say that, but, you know, from time to time you'll get one. I actually get them quite often with assault streaks, but, the one problem I actually have with MOABs is where the point I was actually trying to come across with this commentary was that, I see people losing the game and going for MOABs, and I see people not playing the objective and going for MOABs, and that's really the only problem I have with them. And you know, they're not actually a bad thing, but anyways, this is the end of the commentary. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this long commentary and you're still here listening to me babbling on about not a whole lot. 46-3 final score. Thank you for watching, guys.